Hello and welcome to our latest Gemini Rogues video. This is a bit of a new project. This will be looking at armour on a Kv1, trying to destroy it, best places where to aim, roughly, technically trying to show the good points and the bad points of using your Kv1 and shooting at it. And somewhere in the video we've got Killers 05 side scraping and positioning on a corner. So come on Killers 05, tell us what we're doing then.
Basically in this series we're going to look at how to kill awkward tanks that you come across. The Kv1, we mainly pick this because it's the first kind of obstacle you come across. It's difficult to pen in certain tanks. And we're also going to look at how to defend those weak spots, said weak spots that we do find. So basically you can learn how to kill a Kv1 and we're going to learn how to defend yourself in a Kv1. So you can learn a little bit of everything in this video that you need to know about a Kv1.
A little bit.
Yep. So we're going to go straight into the armour. We're going to look at it now.
So what we're looking at first?
First thing we're going to look at is tracks. And you're going to notice that it's not a lot of armour, but this is spaced armour.
Okay.
And we're going to talk more about that in the video. But you can see that that spaced armour is effective.
Yeah. Okay, but
so
there's a
if
gap.
you shoot, the gaps there, we're going to talk about them gaps later on, but they're road wheels.
Okay.
And we're going to talk about how effective they are at being pretty much preventing damage done to your tank.
Okay.
More weak spots here. We're going to work his way through armour. You can't really make use of where this is. It's artillery proof. If you want to shoot it there, that's where you want to land an artillery shell. But if you can land an artillery shell at a specific area on a Kv1, you're doing well. Basically, you can see how prone one is to artillery fire there. Basically, there you go. Straight away, first weak spot we're going to talk about: upper plate on the front hull.
Yeah, not usually a weak point.
Not normally. You normally find that your lower plate's the weakest point, but it is fairly angled, as you can see there.
Look at the back of that model. That's not exactly.
And another straight away. That another point. If you're shooting at one at the back, aim for the upper section of the rear hull. You see there, it's weaker than the lower one.
Top section. That's
And
strange.
then the lower section there we see is an extra 10 to 20 mil thickness on it.
It would make a difference.
Depends on what you're angling at. So when you're shooting at one front rear, and we're going to see it in an example we've got coming up, don't shoot the lower bit. Shoot the high bit. It's a bit of a risk. It's a bit smaller, but you've got more chance of going through. Next major thickness there, you can see straight away that the lower plate is thicker than the upper hull section. Normally not the case. Normally the lower plate is the weakest point, and the lower plate is nicely angled. You've got more chances, you look at that there, of penning the upper hull than you have the lower plate, which is not normally the case. You've got more severe angle on the lower plate than the upper hull, so they're not overly armoured. Kv1. If it's sat straight on at you, we're going to see in the video, it is easily penned.
Pesky little curved bit on the front.
Yes, the pike, the nose pike as you want to call it, and the whole turret. No general weak spots on the turret. I mean, the gun man that's thick as hell. You're not going to go over 300 mil effective armour there. You're not going through that with anything really if you hit that. But you can pen the turret. I mean, tier 6s and 7s will not struggle to pen it through the sides, but if you hit the gun man, you're probably going to bounce it. Okay. Straight into examples we've got here. We've got Panther 38 NA, and we're going to show here, as we look at the Kv1 in all its glory with its straps.
Nice big target.
Straight away you can see yellow. Yellow as we aim at that lower plate. No deal. Nothing going through. It's straight amber. There's a chance if his penetration rolls high enough, straight on that's going to go through, and straight away it's amber again. You can see that lower plate is the most effective armour on the hull. Mantlet, no chance.
Don't think it's a tier 4 tank.
Tier 4 tank. So basically, if you're coming up to the front of a Kv1, there's not a lot you're going to do.
No.
There's not a lot you're going to do. Even these weak spots you see it turn red, they're not easy to pen.
No, they're not easy at all, no.
And we're going to look at it from a slight angle now. Still the same.
Side on.
Even less chance of penning. Even less chance of penning. You can see how just a slight angle change can really affect everything. Really, when you've got this gun, it's still not going to penetrate, but it does a lot of work angling a Kv1. You're
not going to find many like this though. This is like AFK.
As a general rule though, if you find one, you can see that it turns red, it's on its gun, you're not actually going to damage it. And that goes for the ears, as you call them on the top, we're going to look at it, turns red. If you shoot them, it does damage it, but doesn't take hit points. It'll damage modules, viewing range, stuff like that, but Kv1's blind anyway, you don't really need to shoot its viewports to make it any more blind.
Hit it anyway, you're lucky.
You can see the turret ring's slightly exposed, but you try it in that. You try it in the Kv1's turret ring. There's minor weak spots on the hull. You can see it's slightly flatter on the turret, next to the gun. But it's still quite thick armour. It's the most thickest armour on the tank.
This thing doesn't pen it.
We're struggling to even take its tracks off. We shoot the tracks, we don't do damage, we just blow them off. There's way of getting through it.
Oh, it's a handy tip though, blow tracks off.
Yeah, sometimes that's all you can do.
Yeah.
And we'll look at it again. There's no way we're going through this thing.
Straight on.
This man's just not going to go through. Not at all. That's that weak spot there, and we're still, I think it's an M4, we've got sat next to us also shooting. It's not going to go through that turret there at all. So now we're going to look at that side on that we talked about before, about the tracks acting as spaced armour.
Okay.
If you shoot a road wheel,
yes, as we do, nothing.
No damage.
Nothing.
No damage at all. But you can see that big, massive open space in between.
Yeah, it's huge open
is
space.
where you want to shoot one, preferably towards the rear.
Yeah.
That's where you'll set one on fire. About where we're aiming there, that's where you want to shoot one. If you can, we're going to show you now. Shoot that road wheel. Pop. We'll take tracks off, but as you can see, module damage, no actual physical damage.
Yeah, you need to bang it there. Don't you?
This is where we want it. We're looking here now, preferably a bit further back and with it, the fuel tank or engine, possible damage.
I remember you saying, "Don't shoot me there."
Yeah,
don't set me on fire.
It'll ruin the whole video. So you can see that from the side, the upper hull just above the tracks is also quite weak, but it's generally easy just to shoot through the tracks because you've got more chance of setting it on fire and actually hitting the tank. You can see here now, we're just not, it's all yellow now.
Yeah.
Just that slight angle there, it's changed it from amber colour, orange, to yellow. Just that slight bit of angling. And that's just what the Kv1's all about. This is kind of how you want to sit facing someone, and there's not a lot he's going to be able to do much about
this
it.
This isn't diamond angling though, is it?
No, because you can't diamond angle because your frontal armour's stronger than your side armour. If you diamond angle, you do so straight through your side, easy as anything.
Yeah.
There's not much chance of blocking much.
I was only actually joking, man.
I shouldn't. You see there, all the way down side sill.
Yeah, it's just yellow.
It's not thick, but the way it's set up, the angle you've got it to the person who's trying to shoot you. Stick one back in you there. That's for talking crap.
Messing about.
And we're going to show that more now. Side is on again. Same scenario. Straight through on road wheels.
Yeah.
And the rear we mentioned before. Shooting the lower plate and then shooting the upper plate is going to be the biggest difference. You're going to see it here. Perfect example. Straight on, lower plate, no deal. Nothing going. Upper, straight in.
Stop shooting me, man.
And we're going to show again.
Yeah, it's. I don't know if I've ever aimed at this top section on a Kv1.
Lower,
upper, lower.
I'm going to shoot at this lower. Nothing. No damage. Nothing's gone through. To the upper, bang, straight in. I'm going to show just how weak that upper is. Even when we angle it, we're still going to go straight through it.
Wow.
So you can see straight on the lower plate is thicker than the top plate angled. So if you shoot one from rear and you're not penning, just aim out a little bit higher.
Yeah.
And you can take them out. We're going to show that here now. If you can't hit it from this distance, let's come closer.
It's not my fault. It's the gunner. The gunner's useless, man.
So we're going to show that they do module damage if you really want to blind a Kv1 more than he already is. They've got module damage.
There you go.
Viewport. But you can see that even though it's red and we're hitting it every time,
you're not
it's not doing damage. It's non-effective.
It's not like a cupola, is it, where you're damaging?
All they are is just viewing ports.
Just viewports.
Now, same again with a gun.
Even
though it's red, don't think because it's red you're going to do anything. We're not even damaging.
The thing is, we're talking low tier tanks here, so you can take a Kv1 on if you know where to shoot it.
Yeah, I mean the turret's just a no-go. Forget the turret.
Yeah.
If you're trying to pen a Kv1, forget the turret.
I missed it.
Yeah. Basically, forget the turret. You want to be shooting its sides. The sides is its best place, its weakest point.
Yeah.
Get it from sides. You've got a chance of setting it on fire. They go up like nothing tomorrow.
They do burn well.
They burn well the Kv1s, so that's where you want to get to. You get to its side. This we switched. We're now in the AC Centennial or Vanquish, depending on which one you're using. We're going to show the difference here. This got a little bit more penetration than we saw from the Panzer.
Recyclable.
And we're going to say straight on. I mean, most people think Kv1s are impenetrable. If you do not angle them, they can be penned. This is that lower plate, that quite thick armoured lower plate that we mentioned.
This is proper straight on.
And you can see there, that's that pike there as we come across it, it goes amber. But that's where you want to shoot one, where we're aiming there.
Yeah,
straight in that upper hull.
Not the yellow.
Not that, slightly higher there, straight in the upper hull. That's the weakest point on the front of the old Kv1 as it looks at you in this form. Yeah. That's the second weakest, the upper hull, and the turret's just a no-go. Absolute no-go.
Yeah, don't forget we're still talking tier 4 tanks.
Yeah, so this is still a tier 4, but as you can tell, the Kv1 straight on, unangled, can it be penned?
Yeah.
Let's find out.
Have a look.
Bang, straight in. First shot, bang, just sneaked him under that pike section there. The upper hull, can it be penned? This is the weakest point.
Should be able to.
Bang, straight in. Even the upper pole.
Yeah.
Let's see if this can be penned.
Still slightly angled, this top section, but it just
straight in.
Like butter, man. Look
so
at
you can tell that the all straight on, if unangled, is easy pickings.
Yeah. Just leave the turret alone.
Yeah, forget the turret. The turret's just forget about it.
Yeah.
And we're going to come to that when we talk about how to defend yourself in a Kv1. Basically, that's all you want to be showing.
Yeah.
See there, nothing going. We've gone straight through all the hull, every section we've mentioned. We've gone straight through. Even that weaker part of the turret there, the weakest point, we're still not going through. And now we're going to just angle it slightly, and we're going to see how the difference it makes. Can this gun pen? So let's have a look. Suppose his weaker point that we mentioned. One of the most armoured, nothing.
They didn't go in, did it?
Nothing went in. Just at slight angles, change it. This is the weakest point. Bang, straight in. Still, you can see that's where you want to shoot a Kv1. That section. The sloped armour, can we go in at top? Less angled than the lower plate that we mentioned. That's what we're saying. The lower plate is the thickest, most armoured section on the hull.
That's strange. On the
Kv1.
It's like opposite way around,
it's not a normal, again, turret really makes it still facing us. Yeah, see what I mean? We're not doing that. Right.
Yeah.
Same again from side, we've already mentioned it. Let's see if we can go through that road wheel with a thicker gun. And when we couldn't pen the front of the Kv1 with the last gun, let's see if it goes through road wheel. No. Spaced armour still stops the shot. Damages his tracks, bang, straight through. That's where, if you're shooting one outside, don't hit the road wheels.
Yeah.
The road wheels.
Avoid the road wheel.
We can say this is. Look at the turret. You're not penning that turret. Just forget
the turret. Even side on, flat.
You're not touching it anyway, and it's even got slight angle to it as well. So you're not doing that. I mean, this gun's good enough to not have to aim for the upper hull. That's what we're talking about. If you're struggling to pen the lower bit, go for the upper hull, but this gun's good enough to go through all. But
it goes to show, doesn't it? Different tank,
straight
different
through
gun.
the thicker, it'll go no problem through top. And you can see that it was slightly amber on the lower, full red at the top.
Yeah, have we got penetrations for these guns? We haven't, have we?
Yeah, it's just the AC center. I think it's about 92 on this gun.
Okay.
It's not overly powered. We're not doing something that you'll go through easy anyway.
Through.
I mean, it's going straight through, even angled on that lower section. So basically, sides, upper hull. But if you've got a good enough gun, you can go through most places on it. But remember that upper hull on the front, that slanted plate is the weakest point. And I'm just going to show that them ears again.
Yeah, don't forget.
No damage. More powerful gun. Pop.
Still no damage to actual armour, just the module.
Just modules again, viewing report. Damaged again.
Waste of time shooting, to be fair. You can't even hit them, can you? Stop moving,
them holes there.
Yeah.
That's where you want to, we're aiming there, that's where you want to try and shoot one. I mean, this isn't always easy. It's same as you see on other armour profiles about, aim for that machine gun port. You struggle to hit tank half the time, let alone a weak spot like that.
Not kidding.
And now we're going to look at the best way of defending yourself in a Kv1. This is side scraping
this is
off
awesome.
a wall.
I like this. It's awesome, man.
Where can you possibly pen this Kv1 now?
I'd be shooting at the sides between the tracks personally.
There's nowhere. There's absolutely nowhere. It's still that angled. You're not going through anywhere.
It's a very nice angle.
This is if you're defending yourself in a Kv1, this is how you want to be sat. This is how you want to present yourself. Here's the other way of doing it, which is a bit more risky because you're showing that side and you're showing that front hull. And we're going to see if we can go through. Lower plate, no. Can we go through that weaker upper plate? No. We're angled even more ridiculously. Does that let a side armour down? No. Still not going through there. So you can still hide yourself.
You're not kidding.
Over angled. Ridiculously over angled there. I'd have thought that would have gone through the side on the road wheels, to be fair.
I'm expecting
I'd have thought that would have gone through. I can't understand why it's not, to be honest with you. It should.
Nothing's gone through. I think I just end up tracking
over angled, But you can see just how easily it is to defend yourself.
It's pretty awesome side scraping, isn't it?
Side scraping is just beast mode. And this is what happens if you come around that corner too straight on. You get tracked
and then you get
bang.
Slammed.
Even the lower plate, you're too straight on.
That's it.
This is how you don't go around the corner in a Kv1.
You've negated everything.
You're too straight, you've just ruined your whole armour profile. Stupidly over angled like that, or side scrape off of the building itself. And we're going to show this is even better. This is if you can get into this situation. I mean, we're showing a building, we're showing it there. Straight away, get yourselves all down.
This is hold
down. The most armoured point of a Kv1 is its turret. There's no general weak spots on it. The hull's far weaker. This is what you can see. You can see you. You can get shots on you. What can you do? What can you do? You've got 300mm effective armour around that gun, man. Like, you've got 110 on the actual turret itself. It's not impenetrable. It's not. Don't think you're getting all down and there's a tiger sat there that is not going to rip you to pieces. But as a general rule, if you're coming across tier 5s and 4s,
Yeah.
that's where you want to be.
Yeah, I mean, now we've got this little tiny bit of action that shows the Kv1 being pruned in action, which is quite difficult to hear.
It's
where you
about, it's
actually say.
Yeah.
But it speaks for itself, really. So I can't round it up then while this is running.
Well, just general talk about the Kv1 is that. We've mentioned it, we're not going to go over everything again, but what we really want to know is if you've liked this video and you think of another tank you're having trouble with.
Okay.
Because we're not going to continue with this series if it's not popular or if people don't want it.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
it's a waste of time, isn't it?
If you want it, if you like it, please leave a like on the video, put something in the comments and let us know what tank you want doing if you enjoy it.
Don't forget there's many tanks to choose from, so you'll have to give us a heads up what you want and if you like it. So anyway, thank you very much for watching. If you like it, subscribe please, we need more. And that's it then. Laters.